In this video, I will show you guys how to use an if statement to test two conditions, using one if statement to test for two conditions. Okay, let's say you're in a hotel and you wanna book, and if you wanna book a hotel, you have to be above a certain age. So we'll just use a variable age. Wait, we'll just use a variable age. Okay, and then also if you want to book a hotel, you also have you also need to have a certain amount of money. Okay, fine, and that is money. And our if statement is going to be like, if let's say that for you to be able to book a hotel, you have to be above the age of 21. So if the age variable is greater than 21, okay, it's greater than 20, obviously it's 21. And then testing for two conditions in an if statement, you have to use the AND operator, and you use it twice. So it's the first condition this side, and then you put the AND operator, which are two AND signs. And then now you're testing for the second the second condition. So obviously, for you to be able to book a hotel, you have to be above the age of 20. Cool. And then you have to have an amount of money, which is, let's say it's 500. Booking one night is 500. So the amount has to be more than, let's just say the amount has to be equal to, okay, it has to be more. Let's just say it has to be greater than or equal to 500. The amount of money that you have that will allow you to book. Then if you do meet these two conditions, then you will be allowed to enter. So we'll see out, okay, we'll see out, welcome. So if you do meet these two minimum requirements, then you will be allowed to enter at the hotel. But then if you do not meet these two requirements, so we're using an else. We could use an if, another if, but then an else is fine because it does not need us to specify the conditions again. So an else would be fine in this case. Else, okay, else see out. Let's see out. Okay, just not allowed to enter. Cool. And line. Okay, fine. So in this if statement, we're testing two conditions at the same time. So both of these conditions have to be met. So, okay, let's just say the age is equal to, let's say just another person just comes. The person is, let's just say it is 18, and then, but he has enough money, probably has about 1,000 rands. So in this case, the age is not met, and then the money condition is met. Let's see if our program does allow that person to get in, because we're testing these two conditions, and we're using an AND, meaning that both conditions have to be met. Okay, let's run the code and see what we get. As you can see that it's saying not allowed to enter because whoever this person is, he's too young or she's too young because of the age. So the outcome that we're getting is not allowed to enter. Okay, let's just say now the person is 40, for example. The person is 40. Let's run the code and see what we get. And as you can see that it's saying welcome, meaning that the person met the two conditions that were needed. And so it's saying welcome, meaning that the hotel is allowing that person to enter because that person has age that is above the minimum age needed for you to book a hotel, and then the amount of money, it's 1,000. So even if we just make this amount a bit less than 500, it won't allow the person to enter, even though the age is fine. Okay, so if you want, let's say, both conditions, let's say you just want either condition to be true for a person to enter, you can use the OR operator, in which in this case, it's like this. Let me see. Yeah, you'll be using this. So this will work if either this is true or this is true. So let's say in order for you to enter, yeah, let's just say in order for you to enter the restaurant, your age has to be above 20 or you have to have a 500. Okay, so now it's an or. Either this condition is met or that other condition is met. So it's either this one is met or this condition is met. So let's just make sure that, let's say this person has 0. He doesn't have money at all, but he's above the age of 20, which is the age that is needed. Okay, let's see. See, it's allowing the person to enter, even though this person has no cash at all. It's only because we used an or, so meaning that it just needs one of these two conditions to be met. So now it's allowing the person to enter. And even if this person has 1,000,000, let's just say this person has 10,000 rands, but let's just say he's 6 years old, imagine. But since this hotel doesn't matter, if you are below age, as long as you have the amount of money, you see, now it's allowing a 6-year-old person to book because he has an amount that is greater or equals to 500. So that's it for if statements. If statements with an or and an and for two conditions that you're testing. So that's it for if statements. If this video was useful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.